Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of Intensity right here on the AWE channel. Tonight, we're going to crown an Intensity champion. And whoever wants to challenge is welcome. That is what the Intensity General Manager stated earlier this week. So I'm excited to see who decides to compete. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to get this match underway, and I'm excited to see who is going to walk out first. And it sounds like Chris Davidson has thrown his name in the hat, and he's going to walk out first here. And just to recap the year that Chris Davidson had last year, he had a stellar debut against Simba the Great, now known as Don Grayson. He did not pick up the win in that match. He went on at Odyssey the next week to face D4, and he lost that match, but gained very, very good experience in that match. And then from there started feuding with Lunatank, and he could not pick up a single win all year due to Lunatank's harassment until Lifeline. He put Lunatank through the table with the Uranagi, and he won his first match, and now he's looking to have a great year too. And I've never heard this theme song here in AWE, so I'm very excited to see who's coming out.
My head is spinning from a doom that is proclaimed of a totem bell. There goes your man, all curled up, shaking like a leaf, tormented, holding on to his buzzing old hell. I'm not running for the hills, I'm not running out of fear, I'm just running. Well, damn your stubbornness,
And it is indeed
damn your
mercenary
pride,
Charlie
the hell with
Mack
your truth
making
and
his action wrestling
blood in the water, blood in the sand, hounds of hell been dogging this man, but my grave makes a daddy stone if I lay dead.
Storied history outside of the company, and he's excited to get to prove what he's about. Person in the draft.
It's game time.
Crude.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is game time indeed. It seems to be Tengu, who at the draft we saw with a mask on, so I'm curious. He has face paint on here. There you see what we've seen to think Tengu would look like as he's making his AWE debut. I wonder if the mask has anything to do with his character. And you all know the music. You all know the video filter. And you all know that the Jersey Devil is making his way to
without reprieve.
Now, Atlas Liger in year one was phenomenal. He debuted against former world champion Henry Mack, picked up a pinfall in the 2 out of 3 falls match in the Western Tournament round 1. However, he lost that match, dropping 2 falls to Henry Mack. But after that, he put on a good showing in the Redemption 5-way, and then everything was said and done in year 1. You all know he and his little brother Cody Cole went on to become the AWE Tag Team Champions, and the first ever Tag Team Champions of the same company. There's that belt, as does his brother, but Atlas Liger has nothing to say about it. I don't think that one title should be done. Atlas Liger seen familiar faces and unfamiliar faces alike in this match. He's faced off against Chris Davidson. Apparently, he's faced off against Charlie Mack, but he's never faced Tinker. And it seems like Don Grayson is coming out to the ring. We know Don Grayson was drafted to the next level. I don't know what he's doing here on Intensity.
Hey, it's Intensity, man. I just got to do the part. Got to fill the part, man.
The general manager.
What's going on? Hey, man. GM rules, man.
General manager said anybody was welcome as Chris Davidson goes and attacks. I guess we're starting this match. Don Grayson didn't expect to see him here. That's for sure. But the GM did say anybody who wants to challenge is welcome. And I'm very surprised we don't see King Neon. I'm surprised we don't see Lunatank, Nick Bo, Tanner Andrews. I figured we would see Big Rick. I figured we would see everybody. Big elbow drop from Atlas Liger. I figured we'd see everybody on the roster because everybody should want to be the champion. But it seems even people from Next Level want to be the champion. So Don Grayson, we saw on Tuesday, big head smash. We saw on Tuesday, he beat the debuting Jackson Palace, throwing Chris Davidson in the ring. And we have been told by the general manager that this match will not count against the records of any men involved, but it also won't count toward the record of any man involved. It is purely to crown a champion. So therefore, Don Grayson, 1-0, will not be affected. Big roundhouse kick from Charlie Mack. His unblemished record will not be affected if he were to lose this match. Now, it would be very interesting to see what might happen to Don Grayson as you see Atlas Liger hammering away on Chris Davidson. It would be interesting to see what would happen to Don Grayson if he went on to win this Battle Royal and also win the tournament for the Next Level title. Big suplex from Tengu.
You like that? You like that? Yeah. See? This is why you don't mess with me.
Tengu wagging the finger and going for a cover. There is no rope break here in this Battle Royal. Much like the Great Clash Battle Royal, this right here is Falls Count Anywhere. No disqualification. You can be pinned outside. You can be pinned down the street. And you can also be pinned in the ring. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. The only difference between this and the Great Clash is that they don't enter at separate times. Everyone in the match is in the ring. Big slam by Tengu onto Charlie Mack.
Yeah.
Tengu not going for a cover.
Just get up. Just
And tell Charlie Mack to get up.
Look weak.
It looks like Chris Davidson kicks out of the cover. Big kick on Atlas Liger. There's so much action going on in this match. It's hard to keep up. Poor cameraman having to do multiple jobs. Big right from Charlie Mack again. Jacking the jaw. Don Grayson walking around outside trying to get his bearings, get his wits about him. And Tengu catches the leg and drops Charlie Mack. Tengu wondering what is he going to do next? And you know what's weird? The Tengu that we're seeing here does not seem at all like the same Tengu that we saw in the draft. I'm very curious because the Tengu that we saw in the draft was much more mysterious, much more vague, and also, I mean, clearly the attire was different, and this Tengu seems to be more joking about and not. It's odd. It seems like two completely different people. Charlie Mack has Tengu in a snap suplex. Tengu, obviously the bigger competitor here, but good showing of strength by Charlie Mack going for the cover. Atlas Liger making his way over to the other side of the ring and smacks Tengu right in the abdomen, in the chest area with that pan. Seeing his old colleague smacks him right in the head. Atlas Liger going to go for an early elimination here, and Charlie Mack not going to be put away so easily. You know, I think if I had to give a prediction, Chris Davidson is coming in here with so much momentum after beating Luna Tank at Lifeline. He's easily my pick and my favorite to win this match. Don Grayson also had a very impressive showing on Tuesday on Next Level. So also Don Grayson could potentially win the title for the show. Big Bulldog, as he jumps in the ring, he could win the title for the show that he's not even on.
I pretty much say I was doing.
Don't forget about Atlas Liger as he super kicks Chris Davidson.
Come on.
Charlie Mack and Atlas Liger are going to lock up collar and elbow. It's just these two in the ring right now. Atlas Liger pushes him. Oh! Charlie Mack takes him to the mat. I feel like there's a lot of hostility between these two men as Charlie Mack is going to town. And Atlas Liger needs to go for a cover. Atlas Liger obviously not going to be put away so easily. Atlas Liger seems to be well traveled in the backyard scene because it seems like every new person that comes in the company has a history with him. So it's kind of a big jumping clothesline from Don Grayson dropping Tengu. You know, I didn't expect to see a Next Level superstar crop up on this show. This is not a normal occurrence by any means. But the GM issued the statement, anyone is welcome. There were no stipulations. Anyone's welcome to challenge for this title. And Don Grayson, being the opportunist that he is, going to take that opportunity and going for what looks to be a neck breaker. And Atlas Liger converts it into a big slam. Big counter there from Atlas Liger. And I think this match could actually benefit Don Grayson, even if he doesn't win, because gaining the experience against other competitors. Big senton from Chris Davidson. Don Grayson gathering the experience of facing all these other competitors could help him in the Next Level tournament. So even if he doesn't win this Battle Royal right here, his chances of winning the tournament could be increased. Getting more in-ring action against stiff competition would really help. And we know he has that matchup against Cody Cole on Tuesday. And Cody Cole's no scrub. I mean, he's not going to be easy to knock off. And Don Grayson knows that, so trying to get more experience in the ring and just shake the ring rust off. And Chris Davidson locks him in a submission. I don't think we've seen this from Chris Davidson before, but it came out of nowhere, trying to choke out Don Grayson. And we know these two debuted against each other around this time last year on Next Level number 2, and so almost career rivals, I would call them. This is the second time leg DDT there from Don Grayson. This is the second time they've ever faced off in a ring. So excited to see if there's any hostility between them. Atlas Liger waylaying Tengu. and a clothesline, but Tengu is very tanky. I don't think that clothesline, it dropped him, but it dropped him very slowly, and Tengu, being the jester that he is, looking directly at the camera. Charlie Mack, I believe Atlas Liger are going to leave him alone and go after Chris Davidson. Don Grayson going to roll out big. Brainbuster looked like maybe a suplex. And notice all the weapons scattered throughout. These could all come into play in this match. Charlie Mack looks like he wants a little piece of Tengu, maybe a big piece. I don't know what Charlie Mack prefers. Tengu's still feeling the effects of that clothesline delivered by Atlas Liger, and the amateur background of Charlie Mack coming into play here is he's just doing gator rolls on the ground, tiring his opponent out, but also tiring himself out. And I'm excited to, well, not excited to see, but I'm curious as to how that's going to affect him. Big drop kick from Chris Davidson drops Don Grayson, and we know that Chris Davidson lost to Don Grayson in both of their debuts last year, but Chris Davidson's developed as Don Grayson, when he was Simba the Great, was on the sideline with an injury and a Uranagi onto Tengu from Chris Davidson already, and Tengu looks almost unfazed. I'm kind of worried. That's one of the biggest moves that Chris Davidson has, and it looks like Don Grayson can't get his arm all the way around, but goes Dawn of Oblivion right into the mat. And that may have rocked Tengu's world a little bit more than the Uranagi did. And it looks like maybe Charlie Mack wants a piece of it. And Atlas Liger lining up. And he goes for a spinning move of some kind. And it looked like Atlas Liger and Charlie Mack had a miscommunication. But I do believe Liger may have dropped an elbow on him, so damage was done.
I got a message for you, boy. Welcome to
Atlas Liger talking that smack, devil's cut right into the mat. That's going to be it for Tengu.
1, 2.
Maybe I spoke too soon, and I'm just as surprised as Atlas Liger is right now. Tengu took not only a Uranagi, not only a Dawn of Oblivion, little misstep elbow drop, but also a devil's cut, and managed to kick out of all of them. Let's take another look here. Look at this. Devil's cut plants Tengu after all the other moves. And just look at the surprise on Atlas Liger's face. Like, he's so shocked. He did not expect that. Neither did I, neither did anyone else. Just look. Can't believe it. It looks like Tengu's already back up to his feet. A big suicide dive, dropping everyone on the outside, including himself. What a suicide dive. Look like bowling pins falling down. Tengu is fired up right now. He's going to make his way. But look at that. Charlie Mack, Don Grayson, Liger, Davidson, everybody on the ground. Somebody of his stature flying outside like that and taking everyone out is unheard of in this country.
I need more. Come on.
He's asking for more. Doing a little Zeke Elliott imitation. Chris Davidson, you can already see the wear and tear on his body. Atlas Liger gives him a kick. Atlas Liger, first to get back to his feet after this big suicide dive. Atlas Liger, I like the way he's taking control of this match, going after everybody. Tengu just waiting. Look at Atlas Liger. Atlas Liger dumped Don Grayson and Charlie Mack in the ring, and I feel like maybe helping Tengu out. Tengu might be helping him out by maybe possibly getting some eliminations in this match. Looks like Don Grayson and Charlie Mack both back up to their feet. And he grabs the faces of both of them. And a big slam to both of them. And Tengu going to admire his work, it looks like. Going for a cover on Charlie Mack. This could very well do it. And I think Chris Davidson was smart there to break that up, because he doesn't want to have to deal with Tengu without the backup of the other people. I mean, seeing what he's capable of, goes for a Uranagi.
1, 2, 3.
It looks like Tengu just missed the count. Looks like he kicked out at about 3.1 right there. But anything after 3, you know that's not a kick out. So it looks like Tengu's been eliminated. Chris Davidson picking up the first elimination of the match. And spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Atlas Liger, tired of waiting, gonna go after Charlie Mack. Looks like he's going for that straight to hell DDT. Charlie Mack gonna throw him off. We have seen Atlas Liger hit that straight to hell DDT to pick up wins over many competitors. Well, maybe not many competitors, but we saw him do it against. And Don Grayson tapping out to this new submission. Chris Davidson picking up a second elimination already. And it looks like Atlas Liger got the arm right there. Another awkward landing in this match. And I mean, you have to think these guys, they've been out of action for 2 months. Much like the Next Level roster, they were out of action for 2 months as well. Everybody's been out of action. Don Grayson was the, one with the big knee strike from Chris Davidson. Don Grayson had the most recent activity, so naturally he did look good today. And already Uranagi! Could that be the end of the mercenary Charlie Mack already in this match? Chris Davidson going for a third elimination, not gonna get it. But I must say, Chris Davidson is really showing his talent in this match. He's already eliminated 2 people, showcased that new submission move that he has, and I think that could be a very dangerous maneuver heading into the future for Chris Davidson. Maybe he's finally going for it again, it looks like. And he's got it locked in. And the mercenary Charlie Mack may have to tap out here. Chris Davidson wrenching down. You can see Charlie Mack turning purple, turning red, turning blue, turning whatever color, and trying to find his way out. Chris Davidson may have just found his Uno reverse card, if you know what I'm saying. That move may be what it takes to get Chris Davidson in the main event scene, and Atlas Liger has his tag team championship belt. And remember, there's no disqualifications. Looks like he's gonna smite Charlie Mack or something. I'm
gonna prove it right here, right now.
Big smack right across the face. Charlie Mack could be out cold. Chris Davidson might be going for the senton. No, he's gonna go for he's gonna go for an elimination, and Charlie Mack just barely escapes elimination. Atlas Liger's like, WTF, bro? Get out of the match, bro. And Chris Davidson cinching in this submission again. I see Charlie Mack passing out or tapping out right here. There's no rope break, so he can't really do much. And it looks like Charlie Mack is fading. Charlie Mack may not be he's had a great showing thus far, showing his resiliency, but he may not be able to escape this. You can see there's one. There's two, and it's just one more. It looks like he's out cold. And no, Charlie Mack staying alive in this match. Gonna fight out. We're gonna have to start calling him Super Murph or something. I don't know. But what I do know is Chris Davidson, even after Charlie Mack tried to escape, Chris Davidson still has this locked in. Charlie Mack kick right to the groin section, right in the nether regions. And now, the one thing about Chris Davidson kicking him there is that now he has the choke applied a different way. And the leverage that he gave to Charlie Mack there, oh no. Atlas Liger wanting him to turn around. When he hit that devil's cut, I'm positive this could be the end for the mercenary. Charlie Mack throws him down! Throws Atlas Liger down. This could be what he needs. Big complete shot from Chris Davidson.
1, 2, 3.
Goodbye, Charlie Mack. You fought hard, son. You did good. You did good, son. Can you believe it? Charlie Mack took so much punishment in this match.
Y'all know how
We're
this is
down
going in,
to the
Chris.
final two. Who is going to come out of here the first ever Intensity champion? I wouldn't be disappointed if either one of these men ended up winning it here. Alice Liger, he's a veteran. Chris Davidson, AWE, homegrown talent, and hits a Uranagi on Atlas Liger. Let's be honest, both of these men so fatigued. Chris Davidson has picked up 3 eliminations. There's only 5 men in this match. If he eliminates Atlas Liger here, that means he's single-handedly Atlas Liger sitting up. Chris Davidson going for a clean sweep, all 4 eliminations, and it's gonna be one. It's going to be a bitch to eliminate Alice Liger. Goes for another Uranagi. Devil's Cut! Catches him in the Devil's Cut. Chris Davidson, he's got that glossy eye. They're glazed
1,
over.
2, 3.
And Atlas Liger is the first ever Intensity champion. And the first ever Double Crown champion in this company. Let's just take a look back at all the action in this match. Then the Dial of Liberty unattended. Then the Devil's Cut. And after all of that, Tim managed to kick out. I don't understand. And then the suicide dive. Just so much action in this match. He hit choke off, grab her face, and then finally, after all this, and he's still up there. He tried to get the shoulder out. Then we saw Chris Davidson make Don Grayson. That's a second finish. Then we saw Ricky Dean the mercenary Charlie Mack.
1, 2.
Had to kick out two Then he almost pops out. He's choked. And it's out there last second.
You got the devil inside you. Set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. Devil inside you. Days of rust, nights of rain.
Audacity, look at the Uranagi. But you saw Chris Davidson.
Kingdom comes with a ball and chain.
And the dastardly Atlas Liger. Devil's Cut.
Take my life, just not today.
And just look at this. Chris Davidson.
Spill your
1,
blood, there's hell to
3.
pay.
Eliminated everyone.
Taking a 6-foot hole. Open the gates below. 'Cause I can't save your soul. Please no more. Please no more. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. Devil inside you. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire.
Next week we're gonna have
You got the devil inside you. Devil inside you.
we see that title belt.
You got the devil inside you. You set the church on
Thank you
fire.
guys so much.
You got